Hi, I'm Beyer, and I'll be your instructor for this online section of the history of television. Before I start talking more about the class, I'd just like to introduce myself. Like I said, my name is Allie, and my pronouns are she, her, or they, them. I'm really okay with either of those, and so whatever you prefer, I'm totally fine with. Um, in addition to being an instructor in the cinema and television arts department, I'm also an artist myself. I do create digital imagery, both still as well as moving images, but the moving images that I create are neither for a television nor a cinema output. They're much more meant for a gallery setting. In addition to the digital work that I create, I'm also a painter and a printmaker. I work in traditional two-dimensional realms as well, and I've been working on a comic book journal drawing that I do each day for the last couple of years, and that's kind of interesting. And I just submitted a photograph that I'm hoping, cross my fingers, gets accepted to a show later this fall. So I am a working artist, and I do understand that the demands that all of you have on yourselves as art students. Um, in this class, we will be having weekly discussions, but there is not a required Zoom component for this class. I'm very available if you'd like to meet via Zoom or Skype or even old fashioned telephone. I'm also available via messaging and email, so if you have questions that come up as we start working on things in this course, I will check my email every day, and if you'd like a more one-on-one meeting, I am available and we could schedule things like that. The expectations for this course are that you do complete work each week. This is not a course, even though we're not meeting on campus or on Zoom each week, this is not a course that will go very well if you don't log into Canvas and complete your weekly work. And each week there will be a discussion forum that you'll be expected to make your own post as well as commenting on a classmate's post. That'll be worth 5 points each week, and if it's not completed within that weekly time, that interaction between classmates is not happening, and so those points will become unavailable. In addition to that, there will be another assignment every single week that's worth 10 points, and that will vary. Oftentimes it'll be a reflection essay, but sometimes there'll be a short interactive quiz on Canvas, or sometimes I'm trying to make it easy for you all when you're working on a bigger assignment, and I might even have a feedback or a survey where I ask how the class is going, and if you complete that, I will award points. So keep that in mind, that there's 15 points of weekly work each week. 5 of them is a discussion forum with another 10 points available each week. And this is really clear on our syllabus. I won't change these things during the course of the semester. I might lengthen deadlines on assignments, but I will never make things due before they are listed in the syllabus either. In addition to our weekly work each week, there's a couple other assignments throughout the course of the semester. There's an introduction essay where you just tell me about yourself in television, and that'll be due. I'm going to have everything that I assign week 1 actually due at the end of week 2, and that's to accommodate the ad drop period at Columbia College. So if you don't get to that right away this first week, make sure to complete that week 2, and that's just something that will help you as you move into the class. It'll let me get to know you just a little bit more as well. And then at the end of the semester, we'll have a reflection essay that will kind of look back. It'll relate to that again. So in addition to that introduction essay that's really short and just like a page, you can complete that as well if you'd prefer doing a video, like how I'm doing a video right now to introduce myself. You're more than welcome, and I even kind of enjoy getting to see students when we're in this online class in video submissions. In addition to that, and we'll talk about this more during the class, I'll have videos and written work that'll go into this at other times as well. But if you don't like all the written components of this class, you can do reflection essays in a video or an audio submission. And I'm not looking for a super high quality production video here. I'm just looking to hear your thoughts. And if you're more interested or you are more comfortable sharing your thoughts with me about the subject that we're discussing with a quick video or an audio piece, if you don't like the video component as much, that's just as acceptable as writing a page or two. And again, I try to be clear about that with each assignment. So that's specifically for the intro essay and the weekly reflection essays. There are two larger assignments this semester that must be written. The first one is called the oral history assignment, and there's an assignment sheet on Canvas. One of the things that I'm expecting you to do this first week is to actually look over these two main assignments of the semester, these two large or major assignments. The first one is the oral history assignment. That's a standalone assignment, and that is due around the middle of the semester. I think of it as our midterm assignment. And in that assignment, you're going to interview two people. One is going to be an older interview, an older subject, and the other interview will be someone a little bit younger. So the first one will be 18 to 35 years old, and then the other subject will be 45 or older. And then you're just going to compare and contrast what the interviewees say and compile me a 4 to 5 page report. And again, there's more instructions. There's an assignment sheet on Canvas posted, and I had made an video about that where I talk about that more at length for people who prefer to learn about that via video. So that's one of our main assignments of the semester. And the second large assignment of the semester is actually going to be broken up into 4 parts, and that's the research paper. And the research paper is going to have a proposal, and then part 2 is the sources, part 3 is going to be the draft, and then part 4 is the final paper itself. So the proposal is going to be due week 4, so we will jump right into our research paper, but that's going to be, when you write the proposal, it'll just be you sharing your ideas about what you'd like to write about, and then I'll comment back and help shape that into a paper for you. But when you find the sources, that's going to be exactly what you do. You're going to find the sources. 4 sources are going to be required, 3 to be used in the paper, and that'll be broken up, and then you'll have your works cited in MLA style ready to go when the paper is complete. And again, that'll have a lot more information. The assignment sheet for both the oral history assignment and the final research paper are both posted on Canvas. And this first week, when we get familiar with the course and we go over Canvas and all of those things, we'll also be looking at these 2 assignments. So I'm expecting you to look at those assignment sheets and even to watch the videos that accompany them so that you're familiar with these assignments as we move forward. So there's the 2 main assignments, this intro essay that's due that first couple of weeks here, and then other than that, we have our weekly work. So staying on track for this class and making sure to do that weekly work, logging into Canvas multiple times throughout the week, completing your discussion forum, and staying on task with that weekly work and familiar with the deadlines for these 2 major assignments are really key to succeeding in this class. I'll also send out a weekly announcement, and I'll outline what is due and what the expectations are to help everyone stay on track, especially since we won't be having weekly meetings. So if you have any questions moving forward, I'm very available. I want people to reach out, and if I see people that aren't doing things, I will reach out to you. So hopefully this is a class that you'll enjoy. And again, if you start to fall behind or at any time need clarity on a specific assignment or an expectation, please let me know. Send me an email, and I'll check my email and Canvas messages every day. And again, if you would like a one-on-one meeting and you'd like to meet on Zoom or even just on the old-fashioned telephone, I'm really here. I'm here to help you. I want everyone in this class to succeed, and I'm readily available to help. And there's also other resources at Columbia that I will have on our Canvas page, and things like the Learning Center, the Writing Center, and the library. Everyone there is here to help as well. So thank you for your attention, and I'll be writing those weekly announcements, and there'll be 1 video per week to watch as well. And hopefully you will enjoy this history of television as we look at the impact that television has had on American society and American society has had on the medium of television.